Welcome back to our teaching about what do you do with your life. What's our job description between first coming of Christ and second coming of Christ. I know you will have listened to the first episode I talked about, Jesus said he will come back again. Angels said he will come back again. The Father said he will come back again. Himself said he's going to come back again. But his coming is an event in our eternity. And as Christians, we are waiting for him. And he said we should be ready before he comes. So what does it mean to be ready for Christ? That doesn't just mean we sit outside and lift our eyes into the sky waiting for him to come. Rather, we should get them to work. We should get them to, he told them, he said, you shall see power. So let's see what we are going to be powerful about and what we'll be doing. And we said in the last episode that Jesus gave us clear job descriptions from a passage after he finished talking about his coming, and that was 25th chapter of Matthew, and he gave us the 3 parables that will characterize our life and serving him today. So we look at the first parable. I'll just read it to us, and then we're going to quickly, that parable, we know about it, and it says, then the kingdom of heaven, that's 25th Matthew verse 1, shall be likened to 10 virgins who took their lamps, went out to meet the bridegroom. Now 5 of them were wise, 5 were foolish. Those who were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them, but the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps. But while the bridegroom was delayed, they all slumbered and slept. And at midnight a cry was heard, behold, the bridegroom is coming, go out to meet him. Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps, and the foolish said to the wise, give us some of your oil, for our lamps are going out. But the wise answered, saying, no, lest there be not enough for you and us, but rather to go and buy, to those who sell and buy for yourselves. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and those who were ready went in with him to the wedding, and the door was shut. Afterward, the other virgins came also, saying, Lord, Lord, open to us. But he answered and said, verily I say to you, I do not know you. Watch therefore, for you know neither the day nor the hour Son is coming. So this first parable tells us what's our first job as Christians in the interim between Christ's first coming and second coming. Wherever you are, whoever you are, and whatever you do, the first thing Christ expects from you is that you live like a wise virgin, not as a foolish virgin. See, they were set up for a wedding. They were going for a wedding. And this wedding was to let the bridegroom meet the bride, and then these virgins were like they are in the company of the bride to just welcome the bridegroom and get the job done. Fantastic. Let's look at this from the point of view of our Christian life. We are waiting for Christ to come. We should be getting ready for him. But you see, these virgins carried lamp with them. That's about 2,000 years ago when there was nothing like electric power. So it was thick dark. They had to have their own lamps. And the lamps will give them light. And they will need to stay in the light and walk around in the light. But if the lamp goes off, it will be thick darkness. You can't see. And you can only see as far as your lamp. You can't see like we're using bulb today in our houses. And So they had to carry the lamp to see their way through. Now, 5 took extra oil with their lamp. 5 didn't take extra oil. They just carried only the lamp and were facing life. Your first responsibility is to fill your lamp with oil. What is the meaning of that? You should be spiritually vibrant and strong. That's why Paul said, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. He said also, Romans 12, be fervent in the Lord, be fervent in the Spirit. So our first job as Christians is to stay fervent, to be hot, to be vibrant, to be filled with the Spirit, to have extra as we travel through life. We just can't manage on, average and just enough. Your Christian life must be buoyant, must be strong, must be effervescent, must be overflowing. Like David said, my cup runs over. You cannot live this day and just be an average Christian. Today's word will choke you. Today's word will eliminate you if you are not going to be strong. You can still be around, but you are not going to be really good for God and good for yourself as per your Christian faith. So Christ is expecting you, first of all, to be filled with the Spirit, to have extra oil, to be strong in the Lord, to be powerful and dominant and vibrant in his faith. If we don't do that, nothing else will work. And if you don't get vibrant, get extra oil, you are a fool as a Christian. You are not getting the job done. You are not acting on the word of God. Jesus said, the person who is wise is the person who comes to me, who hears me, and he does what I say. The fool is the one who comes to me, hears me, doesn't do what I say. So these foolish virgins who are not doing what Jesus said. They are not acting on his word. They are not living vibrant and strong and buoyant in Christ. They are near bankruptcy spiritually. They are not doing well. The word of God is not that paramount to them. The prayer is not that so strong in their life. They just carry on. They wake up every day, get along like every normal average person. So when the bridegroom comes, they're not ready. Their lamp is running out. You know, we can never tell when Christ will come. So you just can't live on average, bebe kind of thing that we say in Yoruba. You're going to have to be vibrant. You don't know when it's going to come. Like I said, the one is delayed. If it's delayed, you're going to have some trouble. And if you're going to have some trouble with that, we're not going to move on with our lives. That just won't work. So, number one, get oil. Get spiritual. Get vibrant in the Lord. Pray up. Read up. Seek the Lord while may be found. Walk with him now. Make every day pay rich dividend to your spiritual life. Don't let any day pass you by without you putting something vital into your spiritual life. Because the days are evil. Bible says you should be redeeming the time because the days are evil. He said we should not be foolish, but we should understand the will of God, and we should be circumspect, wise, and smart with our faith. We must be growing. We must be steady. We must be vibrant. You know, Bible said this in Luke 21. Let's read it. The word of God said this in Luke 21. As I begin to round up on this part, this is important in our spiritual life. If anything God wants from us today is that we become really vibrant and strong and powerful and really filled with the Spirit. Jesus was talking about this when he was talking about his coming. He said, but take heed to yourself, lest your heart be weighed down with carousing, that's partying, eating, drinking, drunkenness, and the cares of this life, and that they come on you unexpectedly. Say, take heed to, pay attention to yourself. Don't let your heart be weighed down. He said, for that day will come as a snare on all those who dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch therefore and pray always that you may be counted worthy to escape all these things that will come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man. See, when you are strong and vibrant and prayerful, and reading the word of God daily, and you are really taking time to know the Lord and be close to him, you will be vibrant spiritually, and you'll be able to escape all the traps of the enemy set before you. But if you are just a fool, speaking spiritually, and you don't add oil to your life, time and chance will overtake you. Spiritual opportunities will elude you, and you will miss out on great things of life. And then you will see Jesus and really be ashamed. That's not your portion. That's not what I want you to be in your life. So let's become really vibrant, having extra oil, and overflowing in our spiritual life. Thank you.